The secrets that the rich teach their children and that the poor don't know. In today's video, you will learn what the rich teach their children about money and life that the poor do not. Behavioral experts call parents the true genetic therapists and explain that although genes trace your potential development, they do not determine how you will develop. Instead, it is the environment created by parents that guides and directs genes. If you enjoyed the video you just watched, we invite you to subscribe to our channel and support us with a donation. Thanks to your help, we will be able to continue producing high-quality content and constantly improving our channel. You can do it here below, through the appropriate buttons, subscribe, and thanks. Every day we meet and interact with different people, and I would dare say that they become the type of people they are because of the influence their parents had on them growing up. Some of the great figures who have shaped our economy come to mind. Their parents played a role in their phenomenal growth. After doing some research, I identified some things that the rich teach their children that are often overlooked by the poor. Number 1. Etiquette. Whether you believe it or not, etiquette is more important than money in the world. In today's world, we cannot do anything alone. We operate in a society of different people living in different places. Consequently, there are appropriate forms of behavior in every situation. Social etiquette and courtesy are not just about the way you speak. They also include the way you present yourself and how you treat others. Etiquette can help you feel confident and make a good impression on others. The business world, which relies heavily on relationships in business and transactions, has its own etiquette. Wealthy people, therefore, clearly understand that their children must go out into the world and enhance their prestige by developing social relationships. They, therefore, make sure to give their children the right etiquette education. The poor seem to neglect this aspect. It is easy to notice that their children pay little attention to etiquette. The simplest example is the way they speak and the local slang they hear in their neighborhood. #individual expressions. It is not uncommon for the children of wealthy people to pursue careers different from those of their parents. Bill Gates' daughters are a good example. The youngest daughter, Sophie Adele Gates, took classical dance lessons from a young age, while the eldest daughter, Jennifer Catherine Gates, is an equestrian. The important point is that the rich understand the need for personal expression and give their children the opportunity to make their own life decisions. The poor do not understand this. Forcing children to shape their choices according to their opinions is never productive and can even be counterproductive. The journey to self-discovery is the most important journey we can take, De La Huerta, 2014. This is because personal expression begins with self-understanding and the realization of one's individuality. Doing what you love brings fulfillment, productivity, and even success. Number 3. Planning. No one plans to fail. Planning your life is one of the most powerful and effective ways to get what you want. Most wealthy people have this habit. Unlike the poor, they plan everything before taking action. A careful observation immediately reveals that wealthy people have specific methods for doing things step by step. From food to daily activities, from life goals to how they spend their time, almost everything is planned. This is because children see their parents as role models and want to do the same things as their parents. Perhaps the focus on earning what is needed and living according to their own time deprives the poor of this aspect. Consequently, their children miss out on it. Number 4. Secured future. The rich, who have considerable wealth at their disposal, teach their children the awareness of ensuring a secure future. To this end, they open savings accounts for their children from a young age and encourage them to make at least an effort to save. In this way, they cover risks and provide insurance such as health, mortgage, and even mobility insurance. The poor, on the other hand, can rarely afford to save for their future. Most of their life is spent barely making it to the end of the month. Consequently, they fail to save enough for themselves and rarely encourage their children to save more for the future. Number 5. Protecting public image. Since wealthy people are public figures, they teach their children the importance of always appearing socially correct in public. In most societies, the wealthy must maintain their reputation at all times. From the formal meetings they attend to social gatherings in fashionable communities, parents encourage their children to follow the same procedure and present a positive image to society. Having ample resources, they have the opportunity to dress appropriately for every occasion. The poor, on the other hand, do not pay attention to their appearance in social situations. They do not care about their appearance in society. In most cases, they rarely organize meetings where everyone is dressed appropriately. In situations where they need to be socially attractive, they do their best and rarely dress in the same way, unless there is another similar situation. This is because everyone should care about their image and reputation, even if they are not public figures. Maintaining the right image is part of good manners and presents an image of reliability and respectability. Number 6. Gender equality. The world has always struggled against gender bias, but we are witnessing a change and an increase in the stereotypical macho mindset. The rich have found a way out of this limiting mindset and teach their children by motivating their daughters to express themselves and their aspirations, to work hard and become financially and socially independent. They use women as role models to make them believe that they too can succeed in life. Daughters are also encouraged to see their mothers as role models. Unlike the rich, most of the poor are rarely encouraged to be independent in all aspects of life. They are only encouraged to grow up and find a husband to start a family. Number 7. The importance of education. Wealthy people who have access to higher education ensure that their children receive the highest level of education possible. With their vast resources and knowledge of good educational systems, they teach their children the importance of going beyond their imagination. When children learn the importance of quality education, social and economic stability follows. The poor rarely take their children to higher levels of education due to a lack of resources. Many do not even complete basic education and therefore do not emphasize the importance of education beyond the basics. Number 8. The importance of privacy. Although they mostly live under the watchful eye of everyone, the rich have little social privacy. This leads them to take measures to ensure the necessary privacy security for their children while growing up. The rich are probably those who best understand the importance of privacy because they believe that exposure to the public eye can have a negative impact on the development of their children. For safety reasons, they often encourage their children to stay in their homes. The poor can enjoy community interaction, but they do not have privacy. Children grow up in different communities and are exposed to a range of factors, both positive and negative. Number 9. The importance of health. Just because you have a lot of money does not mean you want to spend it all on hospital bills. Even though they can afford quality healthcare, they do not want to get sick just to enjoy it. Health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being. A healthy life requires a balanced diet and regular exercise. It is also necessary to live in decent housing, get enough sleep, and develop good hygiene habits. Wealthy people recognize the importance of health. Therefore, they teach their children the importance of health by guiding them towards a healthy lifestyle, providing them with a nutritious diet, regular health checks, good hygiene, and regular exercise. Number 10. Independence. Being independent comes with several advantages. Financial freedom offers independence and a responsible and self-reliant mindset. Knowing that their wealth can make their children blind to materialism and selfishness, they seek to instill in them the importance of understanding that money is a tool of happiness, not a resource in itself. They encourage them to know the satisfaction of earning their own money and forging their own path. For example, Bill Gates and Warren Buffett have committed to donating almost all their wealth to charity. Number 11. Charity. In addition to donating to charitable organizations for emergency social assistance, wealthy people are also heavily involved in the philanthropic goal of improving social conditions. Philanthropy not only solves social problems in society but also offers opportunities to today's society. For example, education-oriented philanthropists can provide academic scholarships to various elite universities. Number 12. Family bonds. After a hard day's work, we all need a break from time to time. Especially in today's fast-paced society, it is easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of daily life. The rich often encourage family leisure activities to take a break from their busy lives and strengthen family bonds. Children are taken to parks, swimming pools, horseback riding, and even on trips, considered a relaxing activity. But feel free to leave a comment so that we can improve the content. Your like would be the cherry on top, and click subscribe to stay informed about upcoming publications.